Hello, my beautiful loves all over. This video is sponsored by Psychic Source, and Psychic Source has an opportunity for you that you are going to love. Psychic Source has been in business for over 35 years with the most highly intuitive, gifted psychics. So if you would like a reading, $19.80 for 40 minutes. Psychic Source will definitely help you with whatever you are going through. Psychic Source has helped me along my journey, and I would like to say that I am so blessed. I am really, really blessed to have their intuitive guidance in my life. If you are going through any issues within your relationships, or if you are single and you would like to know when will I meet love again, if you are going through your career and you feel like, what is the best choice for me? What about my purpose? What about my path? Your spiritual development, Psychic Source can definitely help you. So once again, for $19.80, you will get 40 minutes. The link is in the description box. Click the link. They can do readings 24 hours a day, so it doesn't matter where in the world you live. And they do readings through text, through video chat, and through phone call. So take advantage of this opportunity. Click the link in the description. Love and light. My beautiful love, these are spiritual messages for whoever needs it. And if it doesn't apply, let it fly. Check your sun, moon, and rising, okay? So starting out with Pisces, what is the spiritual guidance that you need to hear? Spirit feels like this has been the best you have been in a very, very long time. And people who cannot keep up with you, they most likely will fall behind on your path. So with you, Pisces, it seems like you're in a very, very sacred space. And you could be working on things in your world right now. I feel like things in your world is changing. And it's changing really fast. And this can just be like you growing up. So you are growing up a lot. And from this point on, you are going to be in a space where you feel more protective of yourself and your peace. I also see you going into a place when you are really big on recovery. So whether it's your mental health or your physical health, like recovery is going to be really important for you. You could be adding more fitness into your world and changing your diet. There could also be people that have like secret crushes on you, I see at this time. Because you seem so distant, there's something about your energy that seems extremely distant, and it actually makes you more mysterious. And for some reason, this is very attractive to people. So there are going to be people that could be requesting you more. Like, so if you have an Instagram or if you have any social media platforms, you might see more requests, people wanting to know what you are up to, or people just being drawn to your energy. Once again, I see a lot of crushes coming your way, Pisces. But for you, I just get this energy of you are limiting access to you, and you are starting to feel way more sincere. You're starting to feel way more sensitive. So this can also be a time where you need to be careful of what types of information you take in because of your level of sensitivity. And the biggest thing is preparation. If you find yourself where you're more so in solitude, it's because this time is really important. You're being prepared for the next level of your life. And some of you too, even like prepare. Some of you can be studying a lot. Some of you could be students, but you are in a very, very sacred space, and there's a lot of spiritual protection around you. You're going to be craving a whole lot of like fruits, vegetables, Once again, fruits, vegetables, fitness is going to be important. So improving your health is going to be big. So the spiritual message for you, it could be to save yourself first. This is the harsh reality that you could have came to the revelation that, some certain people and situations you could have been really wasting your time on. And it's really time for you to put your own self first, and you are going to see how huge that impacts your life and how the universe begins to open up to you. So this is really good. Like, this is really big on and also your stage presence is going to be improving. So whether you are an actress, or some of you could be into performing arts, or some of you could be speakers, you're going to notice that your performance, it starts to pivot. It's really, really crucial for you to be proud of yourself, acknowledge where you used to be, but the biggest thing is where you're going. It's like you're coming into your own right now. You're at your highest peak in your potential. And once again, it's showing about stripped away. So a lot of things got stripped away so that you can arrive in this place. All right. So I guess this is more of like spirit trying to tell you, if you are in this place, you're exactly where you need to be, and they're proud of you and they're rooting for you. And it's like they care for you so much. It's like they're looking after you. Yeah. Baby. Ooh. So for you, the spiritual message is stop worrying. Everything is going to work out fine. Everything is literally going to work out exactly as it's supposed to be. And with cycles and rhythms, spirit just wants you to flow with the cycles and rhythms of life. Nothing else is really required of you right now. Here we go. Here goes that healing card. You are healing your mind. Some of you too, like you could have been healing your mind from like a poverty mindset. You could have had blockages when it came to abundance, wealth, the way that you looked at money, the way you felt about money. You are going to notice that you are healing that part of you, and you could be healing your mind. Any of you who could have went through any traumatic events that could have set you back, I see you healing from this, So for you, it just shows that you're going to be in a really spiritual, sacred space when it comes to quiet time. I just see you spending more time in solitude, spending more time in your house, and only having a handful of people around you. And a handful is 5, right? A whole hand is 5. So there could be 5 people that are around you, supporting you, encouraging you. And once again, what I get with your energy in this season is limited access. There's going to be limited access to you. And if you are a Pisces who is a feminine, you are going to be indulging in your feminine energy in this season, and things are going to flow more easily to you. Things are going to feel more light to you, more peaceful. Yeah, like stepping into your true self and being happy about it is what I see for you. Clearing out your space. Some of you could be moving or just literally clearing out your space. Can be cleaning out certain closets or cleaning certain things out in your house. You can find yourself doing laundry and throwing a lot of things out, like a huge reset is coming for you. All right. Spiritual messages for Pisces. Yeah. So this is a huge time where you will be withdrawing from many people, and you will be spending more time in nature or by the water. You could be praying more. You could be, I'm telling you, withdrawing from anything that is tempting or distracting to you, and watch your life start to shoot forward. Like be prepared for rapid manifestations, okay? Be prepared for rapid manifestations. Who is next? Aries. So Aries, this is a really good time for you. Oh my God, Aries. For the first time, you could be trying on a wedding dress, Aries. You could be trying on a wedding dress or looking at wedding dresses. You can start to see a whole lot of energies of marriage coming towards you, Aries. This is to alert you that some of you even been having dreams about it. You've been having signs and synchronicities of somebody about to come into your life and change your world. And what Spirit is saying is this to protect this. Like, you're done. You're done with the runner chaser. You're done reflecting on the misery of your past or even the mistakes that you've made. You came to a conclusion that you're running out of time and time is precious, and you are here to live, to learn, to laugh, and to enjoy the fruits of your labor. And that's exactly what is about to happen. Like, some of you could be seeing a therapist, and if it's not a therapist, it could be like a life coach, and they're helping, guiding you. And it's crazy because let me tell you something, whoever your therapist is, or if you have like a life coach, you're going to accelerate beyond them. There's something happening with you, Aries, where you are going, like, you could have been living in the past and now you are over the past. You accept the past and you accept yourself for who you are. Like, some of you are just unique. You know, you could have been called weird. You could have been called like, oh, you're crazy, or you could have struggled to, like, people didn't understand you. So you could have been at war with people. You could have, a lot of how you feel, your beliefs against other people's, and people literally trying to belittle you because you're different or you found your worth. And you know what's so crazy, Aries? People who haven't found their worth, and you speak from that space, it might be very, very triggering and offensive to people to see you live up to your own expectations, to see you crawl out of a dark space. Because, honey, the biggest thing with you is, baby, I have arrived. You have arrived. Like, you could have been around a lot of people that were angry, miserable. If you define yourself as a empath, then you could have been attracted to a lot of narcissists or just a lot of dark-spirited people. Like, they have no hope. People who are dark-spirited, like, live in depression. They're hopeless. It's hard for them to see anything good, especially if that's all they've ever been through was the trenches, and they just believe that they're just destined for failure. And it's just too much. The point is, you're going to start to celebrate yourself more, and the people that are coming into your world, or this husband, this wife, it's a definite reflection of your worth and the healing that you have done. And I see you closing. The biggest thing that Spirit is so, like, they're sorry you had to go through it, but it taught you so much, and you're going to be excelling. Like, you're so smart. I see you doing way better than you even expected. Like, you taking a quiz, or if you're in school and you take a quiz or you start a business, it's something that you do that you feel you're laughing at yourself. Like, you know what? I'm just going to take a risk and I'm going to take this exam. But you get higher than you ever expect. And you're like, oh my God. And it triggers something in you like, wow, I really am the truth. And you start to follow that. It can also be you starting a business and you just expecting things to go slow, because in the beginning with any business, things are kind of slow. But for you, it's actually a relief to know that you had this plan all along. You follow your heart one day and it actually exceeds your expectations. So I see you indulging in a lot of self-care. I see you reading books. I see you feeling really, really free and really happy, really excited about the future. Once again, it's coming out again with marriage. You could be manifesting marriage. You could be calling in a husband, calling in a wife, and you're going to get that. And it's going to feel like you've known them all along. So that is a message to you, that if you've been manifesting and you're having like dreams about a person coming into your life, that you're exactly where you need to be. And a lot of people see you as safe and stable, but once again, the people that are like ungrateful or going through really, really hard, trying dark times, they may see you as triggering, or your optimism and you believing in yourself can feel like, why are you so happy? So let me see what's coming up with the cards. Spirit is telling you to spend more time outside as you are on that journey to heal and purge, release yourself from the past. Some of you too, you could have even been through like childhood trauma, and you're finally going to decide to let that go. But once again, they're saying that with you letting things go, with you finally ready to close the door, that going outside in nature can actually help you, will heal you faster. And Spirit wants you to know that you are really protected. And especially you, because I don't know, Aries is coming out like you attracting a lot of narcissists. You have like people drawn to like your light. You know how that goes. So you're being protected from people trying to resurface back in your life. I just see a huge karmic door closing. Be prepared. Like I said, if you start a business, be prepared for you to get lots of money. And I promise you, it's like you're not even expecting it. You're not expecting things to happen as fast and the way that they do, you know, but it works out for you. And charming, you're going to be way more charming now. So way more charming, way more free-spirited. Ideas are going to flow to you easily. This is it again. Some of you too, if you were on a path and you were celibate, this could be a season where you start to open up, especially if you do meet a partner. If you meet this partner, it can be really, really emotionally fulfilling, and it can be the opposite where your sex life will start to increase. There's more things going on in your romantic love life because you meet somebody who emotionally fulfills you and is spiritual, like spiritually stimulating, mentally stimulating, and you guys really get along. Your solitude is really, really precious. This time, it's like when you are in solitude, you use it to manifest your dreams and to study. Some of you could be studying right now, but you are doing really, really well. And I don't know, for some of you, like plastic surgery, if you manifested plastic surgery, or if this is something that you really want because you feel like you care about your body, you care about your image, and this is something you really want. This is something that you can possibly get safely, you know, if you wanted to inquire a few doctors and see what it takes. And, you know, like I hear, okay, it's a go. Like this is something you could have said you wanted to do to help your image. And that's only for some of you, not for all of you. So please don't internalize the message if that didn't fit you. All right. My lovely Tauruses. So some of you Tauruses is going to feel like you're back at square one. But Spirit wants you not to be discouraged. There's a situation where some of you could feel like you hit rock bottom. And this is not what you expected. And you may also feel like it's not fair. You might feel like a failure. And I don't know. Some of you may have a fear of flying. I don't know why that's coming out. Some of you may have a fear of flying. But Spirit wants you to know that nothing is impossible and nothing is too good to be true. So if you are feeling like this and out of the blue you get an opportunity that just seems like, nah, this seems too good to be true, take it. Take the opportunity, take the leap of faith, because this is going to change your life and your mind about love, money, the real truth behind faking it until you make it. Like Spirit says, there's a quote about faking it until you make it. And it actually has really, the Spirit says there's a lot of truth to it. Like if you are trying to adapt to a new routine and you are trying to find it in yourself to believe in the impossible and you see it for yourself, it can manifest. So if you are tired of looking at the world with like false expectations and limiting yourself, and here you are again worrying about the bills and where you're going to get money from and how is this going to work out for me, Spirit says don't be afraid to reveal the truth. The truth is the universe is your best friend, and if you are too cautious, things can get stuck. But if you take big risks, you will end up exactly where you want, which is on top. So they said to take that advice. It's real. And it won't cost you anything just to indulge in believing and trying to stay clear of naysayers, you know. Be careful of indulging in people that pollute you with like, you know, oh, you know, the statistics say this and in the world this is, you know. You can step into your spiritual lens and you can believe in the impossible. And that's why it's called faith. Faith is believing in the impossible. And they said to stay close to people who also have this same perception of reality, because it will actually help you. It will help you gain a new lens and a new life that is going to blow your mind. You know, before you know it, all these bills that you're behind on, you will be able to take back your power financially, you know. Some of you too, you need to clear the belief that money is the root of all evil, because that is not true, you know. So it shows you suffering in silence. You're waiting for your dreams to come true, but the truth is, it's like things can work out for you all with imagination. All with imagination. You can fix everything with imagination and surrounding yourself with people who believe in the magic of the universe, you know. This is, and some of you need to, if you have your own business, they said you need to go up on your prices. Go up on the price. Don't be afraid to ask for exactly what you're worth, you know. So yeah. It's like, let me see, what else? Yeah, Taurus, Spirit wants you to expect miracles again. Your world can change. You are protected, but it just looks like you need a mindset shift. And if you want real love, you have to open up to receive it. You have true love that is going to, they're going to invite you out. This is going to be a person who listens to their intuition, and everybody is going to like them for you. So you have someone about to come into your life, and they're very goal orientated, and they change a lot. Like, you know, some people are really fixed, but they change. They're a person that will hype you up and support you. They're a person that will love you and lift you up when you feel down. But you're going to have to be in a place of receiving. Also, some of you, don't be afraid. Like, do your taxes this year. You know, you'll be surprised of what you can actually get back. So do your taxes. Some of you too, you need glasses. Like you could be struggling with your eyesight and squinting. So that's what I see for you, Taurus. If you go away, Spirit's saying take as many pictures as possible. You know, they don't want you to feel so discouraged and so down, They want you to have fun again. Gemini, I hear family affair. There could be changes going on with your family, Gemini, you know. There's going to be a shift in your family. I just see happy times ahead. If you were going through it with your family, if you felt like you couldn't count on your family or you couldn't trust in your family, they want you to open up to like the love that your family is going to be offering you. Your family is going to be more supportive and loving of you. And you are going through changes. I think your family is starting to see that. In the beginning, they probably didn't understand what you were talking about or what you were going through, or maybe they weren't looking at you the way that they should. And there's a lot of, you could have felt like you were taken for granted by your family. Taken for granted, right? What did I say? Like you were taken for granted by your family. And for some reason, like even like with you and a father, you with a father or you with a mother, I see like an amends coming, you know, like this will deepen your relationship. Your parent may open up to you about how they were young when they had you and they didn't get to experience life and they made mistakes, and if they've ever called you out your name or disrespected you, or if it's anything that you ever remembered, or if you ever felt neglected, they're sorry. So you could be getting a huge apology from your family or a parent. Some of you, if you're in a relationship, it's a blessing that you have this person in your life because they're giving you the love that you've never ever received, and it's going to feel really, really good. It's going to heal your heart. The love that your person gives you is going to actually like make you feel really complete. And they're going to be like family to you. So be prepared for that. Like you opening up to your person, and it actually, like I see you guys crying together. You guys could have had similar experiences. This could be something that in the beginning you didn't want to reveal to them, but you have no one else to talk to. So you end up opening up and they see your heart. They see you and they want to be there for you. So it's almost like you guys will have your own family together, or you guys, if you're just seeing them and just dating them, I feel like this will be the first step for you guys having like a real emotional, strong bond and a beautiful relationship. But that's what I see for you, Gemini. You're getting so clear on who you are. You're getting clear also on the mistakes you've made. So you're very accountable. Even when it comes to money, you could have made a lot of financial mistakes. Some of you could have even destroyed your credit. And you could be building your credit back up, and you know you're trying to rebuild yourself stronger and better. And Spirit says it will get better, but it will take some time with you. You know, there could be some strong habits that you struggle to completely break free from, or you'll break free for a couple of months and then you'll find yourself going back to the habit. So Spirit is just encouraging you. They're encouraging you. You have really good advice. Take your own advice in this season, Gemini. The advice that you would give to people, you give really good advice to people. Use it for yourself and strengthen yourself, encourage yourself, whether it's with affirmations or whether it's with a scripture. It's like you need to strengthen yourself because sometimes you get pulled back into those dark times and you feel really alone. You feel really, really alone. Like sometimes you can have certain things that you've been through trigger you and you kind of spiral back down into a dark place. But if you start to lean on, like I said, scriptures or affirmations, it will strengthen you in those times of darkness or when pain resurfaces from all that you've been through. Because you definitely been through a lot and you're not there anymore. But at the same time, you're still not where you want to be. So if you're not where you want to be, what does that mean? Honey, you still in the mud trying to dig your way out. So yeah, there's going to be people around you that you can lean on at times when you start to feel sad, feel discouraged, feel doubt. There will be people that will support you through this season until you can stand strong on your own 2 feet again. Like, that's one of the biggest things. You might also have some exes that try to reach out to you and tell you that they miss you. I don't see you really caring too much. At the same time, if you do have an ex that apologizes, or you might feel grateful that they finally came forward, but Spirit wants you to know that you are supplied for all your todays and your tomorrows. So any of you that are fearing things not working out, it's going to work out for you. You just need to believe more in yourself and believe that things can get better than what you've been through. And Spirit says, take a risk and put your heart's desires out into the world. You're going to start to see yourself in this season take more risk and chances. You know, some of you could be artists or photography. There's certain things that you do that you learn. Spirit is also saying you can benefit from going outside. So going outside will be really good for you as well. Whenever those negative thoughts come into your mind and you feel stuck and scared, just go outside for a walk and it'll get better, Gemini. I feel like you need to include more self-care as you start to integrate this new version of yourself, to put it in alignment with where you're trying to go, instead of staying stuck in the past and where you've been, and the people that gave up on you, or the people that didn't support you, or the people that didn't know your worth and tried to give you less than you deserve. It's painful, baby. It's painful, but when you get over that part, you're going to be so grateful that they didn't see your worth. Because I feel that there's even a reason for the season of pain and rejection, you know? The universe and God is way more clever than we are. They see what's going to come ahead. And in the end, those same people who overlooked you, it's going to be funny when you're in your season and you come up, and you will know who's deserving of your fortune and who's not. So if you look at things like that, you won't feel so angry, you know, maybe. This is a season where you will get your balance back, especially financially. This is something that you've been waiting on. Also, I did say that there is a significant change in your relationship status, where you will be with a partner that completely sees you and loves you and accepts you. And I hear better half. You're going to consider this person your better half. And as you are learning the best parts of you and trying to align yourself with a bigger, better future, this person is going to hold your hand through the process, so you finally won't feel alone. They'll be there with you. They'll pray with you, you know. So Spirit, this is just like encouraging you. Do not get discouraged by what didn't work out for you, because honestly, what didn't work out for you actually works out for you. Whoo, baby, I felt that in my soul. What doesn't work out for you actually works out for you. Let me tell you, at the time when you're going through it, it don't feel like it, but when it passes and you look back, you be like, oh shoot, if I ever went through that door, or if that wish ever came true for me, it would have ruined me. So that's what I have for you, Gemini. Scorpio. You're going to be blessed so much that you're going to have to keep your blessings a secret. And it's going to be so sad, because deep down inside, you're going to want to share it with people, and you're not going to be able to. You are hiding. This season, Scorpio, is going to be your hiding season, and it's almost like building in private. Some of you are going through a rapid transformation, and it is going to push you so far that you are going to cry of how excited, how blessed you are. And the people that you do tell, which is only a few people, because I hear a private life is a good life. You're going to be more private about your life, because you could have found out that there's a lot of haters, a lot of people that you can't really tell them good news. They kind of like frown their face at you. But yeah, you're stepping into a more important role, which means that if you're at a job right now, you can look for a promotion. Some of you, if you have a business, your business is going to outlast all your competitors. It's like, it's going to be scary. People are going to actually be obsessed with you. Some of you are going to also spend way more time in the gym. Some of you could be learning how to swim, or you could be using the gym as an outlet to like recharge. Your work. The biggest thing that's coming up again, Scorpio, is your work. So once again, if you work for yourself or if you work for a company, the company's either going to take off, or your company is going to take off, or if you work for a job, that's going to take off, and you're barely going to even have time to go out. And I think you prayed for this. Like, if you have your own business and you prayed for expansion, this is the season where you'll finally see the fruits of your labor, and it's going to last for a very, very long time. It's like a new level of abundance, and you're actually way more wiser than people even ever imagine. You're very wise. Some of you could be doing work to your car, or getting a brand new car, doing an upgrade to your car. I see you shopping, which means that you're going to have more money. I see keys. You could be buying your child a car, or you could just be upgrading your car, getting your car fixed. But, look. True love is coming into your life, and Spirit says this is not no surface level lover. This is someone who's deep. They're passionate about life, and they had to experience and pass a lot of spiritual tests. So this is someone who had to like go through several years of like completing karma, or like a karmic completion. And at first when they meet you, they're going to be very scared of you for some reason, because you may seem like you're way too good to be true, but then they find out you guys are actually on the same level. It could just be the way that you carry yourself. You know, you can carry yourself as someone who has a whole lot of wealth. You could be wealthy, you know, but to tell you the truth, this person is doing just as well. They can just put you on a really high pedestal when they first meet you, and this person serves. Like, they really want to help you. If you are in a business, this is somebody who will actually support your business, and they're the safest outlet that you can meet right now. So you're going to be really happy. You have love and money and opportunities coming for you all at the same time, which is exactly what I was saying. There's so much greatness coming for you at one time, and Spirit says the storm is over. So just be careful of how you carry these blessings. That's the only way that you have to manage these blessings the correct way in this season, is all Spirit is saying. Like, so managing your time better, making sure you have healthy outlets and healthy friends so that you can balance and keep the energy flowing and keep growing, you know. So there's a lot of spirit guides around you, and they're on you, like giving you guidance, pushing you. You know, sometimes you feel stuck and you feel like, oh, I just want to give up, or this is too much, or I don't know if I can take this. And your spirit guides is like, come on, let's go, honey, you got this. So your strength could be tested with getting everything that you prayed for. If you wanted love, you get love. If you wanted more money, you get more money. If you wanted to be the president of a company, you get it. And how do you handle all of it at the same time? But they're keeping you strong. They're keeping you really, really strong, and they're trying to keep you focused, because sometimes you lose your focus. I see you scrolling on your phone a lot. Like, sometimes you may distract yourself with scrolling through, you know, TikTok or scrolling through Instagram, and you got to be careful. You got to be careful with when it comes to your energy. But I see your lover cooking for you, or you staying inside. Like, I even see you wanting to turn up And you may have to tell yourself no because you have a big project that's due in the morning and you have to be on time, and it's like a season where you will have to be very disciplined and responsible. But at times your temptations are going to come up and it's going to make you feel like, damn, I miss those days when I could just turn up. But it ain't like that. You're going to have to be really, really strategic. And you have a lot of people looking up to you, a lot of people who are watching over you. So like I said, when it comes to your job is going to be on you, especially if they just promoted you, they're going to be on you. So this is not a season where you want to take risks that will jeopardize everything that you sacrificed for, you know? So, this is the new life experience that you're coming into. I hear welcome, like, you know, some of you are going to even be welcomed into new businesses, new companies, new, like, it's once again, it's a level up for you. But this is something that you could have been preparing for. This is something like you already knew was going to happen. Like, I don't know. For some of you, this is not going to be like a surprise. It's going to be more so exciting that you finally got it. You finally got here. You finally got it. You're going to be, if you're single, you're going to be exercising your worth. And this is what helps you actually attract in a true love. But let me tell you, before you attract in this true love, you have a very dry season. I'm talking about dry phone. And the focus is just going to be on you, your kids, that TV. Because let me tell you, you raising your standards, it's going to get rid of a lot of narcissists, manipulators, people that want to take advantage of you. Because your boundaries are so strong and your standards is so high. It's going to remove a lot of people that they ain't got it. They do not have it. Which is good. This is the reason why boundaries are important. This is the reason why having standards and loving yourself is important, because when you love yourself, you don't give a damn on who you lose, to be honest with you. They all can go. You know what I'm saying? Just as long as you don't have to lose yourself, that is the biggest expression of love. You would rather lose them than lose yourself ever again. So you know, like deep down inside, you can want love and want to express and be in a power dynamic relationship where you both could, you know, reciprocate the love back and forth. But if they're giving emotional unavailability vibes, or if they're giving you runner chaser vibes, it's not something that you're willing to negotiate on, because your news story is, I fought so hard to get here and I will be damned if I let Anthony bring me back down to a place that I have graduated from. So if you don't have a lover yet, you are your true love, and you're not playing with yourself or playing about the things about what you really want. So look, I told you, you will be in a relationship. You'll get the recognition and reward that you deserve. This is the season where you finally get it all. And this is exactly what I meant. Your firm foundation. Spirit says you trusted us, and this is the reason why they were able to lift off that, you know, lift off all that like bad energy, all those blocks. You're starting to trust them more than you are starting to trust people. People will tell you whatever they want to tell you. Their actions will really show you who they are. But if you're trusting in your spirit guides, if you're waiting on them and trusting that they're going to deliver your prayers, this is what's actually getting your prayers answered and manifested faster. So I just see you winning and not telling anybody. And some of you going on more solo dates, you know. You can see yourself taking yourself out more, especially if you are like a single Scorpio, and sometimes waiting on friends can be a problem. So you don't mind going out by yourself and you just enjoying yourself in a more like luxury life, you know. So you'll be dressing more fancier, more expensive, going out to more lavish restaurants, you know, tricking on your own self, making your own self feel good, eating that good lobster, drinking wine, steak, lobster, shrimp, and wine, and you know, you carrying yourself like that. You can only get people who are official. So that's what's coming towards you. Cancer. Um, in this season, you're going to have a lot of people trying, be careful. Before you elevate, I don't know why. Maybe I do know why, but before you elevate, a lot of people who slept on your worth and betrayed you are going to come out of nowhere trying to take back what they said about you, and certain people falling in love because you decided not to put up with their nonsense anymore. Like you might get a drunk phone call, a drunk text from someone. You might even have an uncle who opens up to you about his life, his story, and share it with you in hopes that it can open up your eyes and prevent you from going through the same thing. Some of you, if you lost a loved one, I see you going to their burial site, whether it could have been a mother, a father, a grandparent. The spiritual messages for you is to keep moving forward and do not seek thrill through people who have actually been in opposition to you, you know? So it's almost like now that you're in your season of liberation, do not invite or entertain people that could have participated in slandering you or slandering your name, or didn't see your worth or didn't see your value or became a nuisance in your life. Because I don't know why, but I see these people trying to find ways to come back in your life now that you don't give a damn anymore. You had no choice but to give up on these people because they were actually making your life more hard and difficult, you know? So when I say these people, it's like people, like it could be old friends or even ex-lovers that you really wanted, and they would make excuses or make you pay for what their ex did. And it could be certain family members as well that, you know, try to drag you into drama. They want you to keep moving forward because right now you're focused and things are happening for you really, really good, and you don't need any more distractions. You know, you're healthy, you're healing, you're glowing from the inside out, and this is exactly what people can see, and it hurts them. Some people, it hurts to look at you because they know exactly what the heck they did. They know exactly what they did. A liar knows when they lie. A manipulator knows when they're manipulating. A user knows when they're using. And a thief knows when they stole. The cheater knows when they cheated. Don't let nobody fool you and try to like, yeah, I just didn't know. Nah, you knew. You knew, boo-boo. Take that someplace else. Keep that same energy. This is going to be the season that you're going to want people to keep that same energy, because I'm only saying that, Cancer, you seem like you have a sincere heart. And when you are feeling good and you're turning up and celebrating life, you might extend yourself to the same people who tried to break you. So just be careful of doing that. Some of you, you're going to be happy if you are on a hair growth journey that you start to see your hair growing. And student loans, some of you guys can, like with your student loans will be forgiven. Let me see what else. Look. Boundaries. You hear me? You have a new chapter in your life that you have started, and the door is closed on them, and they're going to try to come through. Do not let them. Spirit wants you to know you are just getting started, so be patient with yourself. You are starting a new chapter of your life. You have more responsibilities. Spirit wants you to focus. Focus on your independence right now. You know, some of you might have a lot of responsibilities when it comes to like your household, your job, and some of you too, you have to be careful because you can struggle with your mental health. Like there's something to do with your mental health. Your mental health can be in a very vulnerable place where too many people trying to hold on to your energy, or too many people like communicating to you about their problems, it can really send you down a spiral. So you're going to have to be very, very protective. I also hear prettier. A lot of people are going to find you so much more attractive. And if you do look more expensive, people are going to feel like you have a lot of money, so they're going to want to cling to you so that they can get a piece of your pie. Spirit wants you to be aware of these people and just be careful, all right? So enjoy the peace. Enjoy the peace that Spirit is bringing into your life, and do not allow past people that could have tried to ruin you back into your harvest season, all right? Which seems like a real big theme here. You know, it looks like a lot of people are escaping a bunch of messy cycles and finally are opening up to new abundance and peace, and you're no exception, Cancer. It says that there is a positive new beginning for you, and this is something that you could have managed. You cried for this. You cried. You found out who all these people were, and you removed them from your path, and Spirit wants you to keep it this way. Keep it this way, Cancer. I see you getting your nails done, your feet done. You're going to be indulging in a lot of self-care, taking care of yourself now. You're going to feel so good about yourself. And like I said, with that energy, it kind of, people see you shining and looking all happy. And it's just like, damn, I miss Cancer. Damn, I wish I was still in Cancer's life. Let them keep moving forward is the advice for you, Cancer. Don't allow distractions back in. Leo, I hear congratulations. You have a lot of goals and a lot of answered prayers that are happening in this season for you. Spirit wants you to go for it. Whatever your wish is, this is the time that you should really start to prepare, make changes. You need to make necessary changes. Some of you, to like your diet. Be careful of, and your diet is a lot of things. They said be careful of what type of podcasters you're listening to. Be careful of what news you allow in, because it can destroy the way you see the world. If you see the world as dark, it's going to keep you stuck inside and afraid. Spirit says do not be embarrassed by what you've been through, because there is so much hope. Don't allow what you've been through to hold you back anymore. They want you to put the burden down. It's like Spirit is trying to get through to you. They're trying to open you up again. They want to help you figure your life out with you for a change. Open up the door to Spirit and let them cleanse you. And instead of you reliving the past and hurting, and you know, you could thank your haters, but thank your haters because they're the reason why you are going to be on the level that you're on, because you're going to feel like now you have no choice but to exercise your worth, because when you were too kind, people took your kindness for weakness. Some of you too, you could have even been with an ex that could have took your money, could have hurt you, could have blindsided you by going back to an ex, and all kinds of stuff that you've been through, and try to look down on you, like try to play you. Spirit says you're not in that season anymore, and you're nobody's yes man. So you don't have to people please anyone. You don't have to go through this power struggle with anyone. Like, you are adored by people, but you have to match the energy of those people. And what Spirit is saying is sometimes people don't like the nice ones. Sometimes people go after the bad boys and or the bad girls. And what Spirit is saying is you know exactly what you want, but you have a hard time moving things out the way to get it. So right now they want you to protect your heart. Like, you need to use your heart for you. Don't allow people to come into your world and destroy your heart, or, you know, be careful of what you're listening to. Some of you need to surround yourself, or even try a support group. Some of you need like a uplifting support group to get you on the right track, because some of you could be struggling with functioning from your lower self. Some of you could be struggling with exercising your true worth. And this is why you keep finding yourself in those cycles, or you're single, or you find yourself going back and chasing people that don't even ask you how you are, or, you know, it's a lot of things that you could be going through, Leo, that it could be prevented, is all Spirit is saying. In this season, they're trying to save you. They're trying to save you. They don't want you giving yourself to people who love bomb you. One minute they love you, the next minute they're running behind somebody else. So I see a beautiful partner coming into your world. It could be by next month. But yeah, Spirit is trying to help you, like, release the past so that you can get that unconditional love that you give to other people so freely. They also want you to love yourself more so that you can receive good things. You are also going to have an opportunity for a job. They're going to see something special in you and they're going to want to hire you, but you don't even realize this company, they actually have more plans for you. So if they give you a position and it pays decent, it's because they actually have a bigger position for you, but they're going to see how you handle what they give you first. So be careful of that. This is going to be your season where you're lifted up. You're lifted up out of a dark place, a hard place. And you're going to be around a lot of people who actually love you, support you, encourage you. It's going to be a shift, but I see you crying before it happens. Like you having a breakdown about what you've been through in your past, how people treated you, and you could have felt like a failure and you had to figure out a lot of things on your own, and you're so sorry for what you didn't listen to. People could have gave you advice and tried to stop you from doing certain things and you didn't believe them, so you kept going and you ended up in a real bad place. And Spirit is just trying to tell you things can change, and this is your season for change. So you might see the number 555 a lot. Music will also be very therapeutic for you. It'll help you heal. So listen to a lot of music. You're under a lot of healing energy right now. Some of you could have been under spiritual attack or people trying to hold on to you for the wrong reasons, but I see you breaking free. And I see a lot of peace and restoration and you finally understanding a lot. So be patient with your process right now, Leo. It could have took you a while to get here. Your passion is going to come back. Your energy is going to come back. And you're going to learn from a lot of things that you've been through. It's going to help you in the future. And it's also going to help you help others. All right. Spirit says stop thinking so low about yourself, and it can just be in low times, you know. Sagittarius. I see someone on your energy so heavily, and I want to warn you about this person for a reason. I want to warn you about someone who could be trying to, in a sense, like set you up. Be careful of that. But for you in this season, let me see. Your patience could be tested. How patient are you to wait for the things that you have asked for? Or do you go down on your worth and settle because things are not manifesting for you fast enough? Be careful. In this season, Sagittarius, your patience is going to be tested. Like some of you could have made a commitment. Like I make a commitment to myself. I'm not going to settle anymore. I'm going to wait on God, or I'm going to wait on the universe or the highest to bring me something that's worthy of my time. You can make a commitment to yourself, and whatever commitment that you made to yourself to finally let go and not settle for certain things, your commitment is going to be tested. So be careful. Because I see you being tempted to go back down the same road. But if you don't, your reward is very, very great. One of the things that is going to happen is Spirit is going to give you peace, Sagittarius, a lot of peace. But in this peace, you seem to get bored. You could have came out of a very chaotic cycle, or you could have met a lot of people that had a lot of chaos, and they would cling on to you, and you would kind of like try to help them and indulge into their energy, and it would kind of drain you. You could have been self-sacrificing in the past energy. So Spirit cleared those people from your path. Because I even see if they text you or call you, you ignore them, or you roll your eyes, or you try not to focus on those people because they were draining your energy. When you are rewarded with peace, you might feel tempted to indulge in temptation. So be careful. Let me see what else is coming towards Sagittarius. If you wanted a house, you get a house. So this is a season, it says start delegating. Once again, I feel like the biggest thing is finally getting property. Some of you too, you just want the property in order to flip it, or you want to rent it out to people. It shows purification. Some of you too, you get a court case dismissed, and this is a blessing. A court case is dismissed, and this is a blessing that is coming towards you. But purification is Spirit is trying to purify you from, like, I don't know why I want to say you were attracted to a lot of like people that were filled with drama. A lot of people will come to you with their drama. Like, people will drop their bags at your door, honey. And honestly, Sagittarius, be careful, because a part of you indulged in it. You be like, Richard said what? And then he did what? And then who? And then what? Like, some of you could have been too indulged in drama, and it would suck all your energy dry, and you barely had enough energy to pour into yourself. So this is a season where Spirit is clearing it so that you can have enough time to pour into your own self. All right. If you are an actor or actress on this and you haven't had any acting roles in a long time, I see this as a season where you could have been in the wilderness. The wilderness is like where it's dry and there's not that many opportunities, and you want to know, like, what the heck did I do? Am I being punished? And all of a sudden doors open up to you. You start getting more opportunities. So even for you, be careful in what you indulge in so that you won't mess up the opportunities. So it's almost like past habits. Be careful of your past habits affecting new opportunities that Spirit is bringing to you. So purification, getting rid of the negativity, the fear, the doubt, the negative people who keep trying to cling on to your energy in hopes that you can save them. Like, Spirit wants you to tap into your inner wisdom in this season and start delegating more, you know? And some of you stay on top of your bills. Some of you are in a season where you are learning to love yourself the correct way this time. And it actually feels good to indulge into self-care and to check in with yourself. Some of you can finally be going to therapy or getting a coach, and it brings you a lot of peace and balance, and you're finally going to start to make sense. So coaching and therapy is an investment in your own self. It helps you out in so many ways, emotionally, spiritually, financially, personally. So some of you, if you're investing in that, you're going to finally see like the fruits of your labor. And the fruits of your labor just means in all this that you've been investing in yourself, you're finally going to make sense of the old cycles, and you are going to feel so much more lighter. You're going to feel more lighter, more peaceful, more hopeful again. Your hope is coming back. Let me see. Yeah, this is the only thing. Like I said, so you have a brand new beginning. You have a brand new beginning. Just be careful of being discouraged and bored with peace. Peace can be really, really boring when you are so used to chaos and people coming in your world and dumping things. It's a lot of peace and it might feel new to you. So be careful of what you do with your boredom. Like, don't jump off in the wild and get yourself tied in a pickle, because, you know, it can actually re-alter your path. So you're being tested with this new beginning. Like, if you prayed for peace, they're giving you peace. If you said you want a really good person in your world, but you're still entertaining old flames that try to control you or create a lot of drama for you, Spirit is going to say you're not ready yet. So this is like a warning of you being tested and you having a brand new beginning. You're going to be getting a lot of compliments if you started a new style. Some of you too, you could have started a YouTube channel with like a lifestyle, you know? I love watching those, by the way, like lifestyle blogs. But yeah, that's what I see for you, a spiritual test. Virgo. Okay, Virgo, so this is it for you. You're finally going to find the right fit. For you in this season is love. It's calm. It's not complicated. You get to explore your own self, and they love your energy. They love to have you around. If you have kids, they're going to love your kids. This is the wish fulfillment that you've been praying for, and people are going to want to meet them. They're going to want to meet this new person that you've been talking about. And I like what you did. You dated this person in private. You built up your relationship. You got to know this person. I see you guys going out on multiple dates. I see a lot of deep conversations, and I see you doing things the right way. And you guys finally deciding that I really like you. I want to take this further. And you even speaking to them about marriage and about roles. I'm the whatever. It doesn't even matter these days, right? But this is the position that I'm going to play in your life, and you tell them the position that you're going to play in their life, and there's no games. There's no games. This is like a real grown and sexy season, and you feel so good. It's like you think about this person a lot. Even when you're at work, I see them texting you and asking you, how was your day? Or I sent you flowers. Did you get the flowers that I sent? It's like, it's really, really sweet. And it's like that part of your life is finally coming to a completion. You are finally settling down with a person that is not afraid of love. They're not afraid of your love. They embrace your love. They're not embarrassed of you. They love to have you out. They love to hold you. They love to hug you. They love talking to you. This is a person who's not afraid of hard conversations. This is a person that is deep. They're really intimate. They will match your energy when it comes to love. And they're not afraid to tell you how they feel. So this is what's coming your way. Some of you are going to be changing your hair color. You're going to be spending a lot of time with this lover and building and learning how to trust each other and hold each other accountable. It seems like a very conscious relationship. And Spirit says you need this right now. You need their love. You know, some of you could have been in a season where you had to heal, you had to love yourself, and you did it. You predicted it for yourself. You knew as soon as I start to stand up for myself, as soon as I start to believe in myself, as soon as I start to take my love life serious and start to call people shit out, I'm going to get what I want. You knew it. Look at the first card that pops out. Look what you get. Unconditional love. But guess where it started? You became whole within yourself. Some of you got really comfortable. Look, you're independent. You're independent. So you still take care of yourself. You still have your goals. You're not sacrificing yourself for this person. You guys are loving each other equally. So with Mother Earth, it just means cleansing and purifying your mind and your world. So to me, be prepared to be in your power. You finally have a lover who supports you, and they're not a distraction. They don't weigh you down or hold you back, and you're able to fulfill your dreams. Look. You're going to be really focused on this lover and building up this love, as well as focusing on your goals. Like, this is good. And I hear the talk of the town. You're going to be the talk of the town because people are going to see the changes in you. Like, wow, have you seen Virgo? Ooh, Virgo stepped it up. I really like Virgo. People are going to take notice in the changes, you know? You're not the same anymore. You outgrew a lot. Some of you used to be really depressed and, you know, you used to vent to people. Now you're way more calmer. You're kinder. You're acting, you know, way different. And people are like feeling it like, wow, you know, like, okay, I see you, Virgo. So that's the biggest spiritual embrace this love. You don't have to face the world alone anymore, you know. Some of you too may have to do a judgment call when it comes to your firm foundation. You could be mentally conflicted about what to do next, about your job and your finances. And I feel like that's going to sort itself out, Virgo. Some of you too, if you have your own business, you may need to hire an assistant to help you now. You could be at that level. All right. You and your partner too can be discussing even like moving in the near future. So look out for that as well, Virgo. Libra. So for you, Libra, Spirit is telling you to be careful with your mental health right now. You are, and I hear gorgeous. People are going to find you gorgeous, you know, like you're really, really attractive. You're finding out a lot of things. Like, you're going to be so overwhelmed by all the things that you start to find out about, like your family, your friends. And this could be, you're going to find out a lot about your family, about your friends, about, for some reason, alcohol, how alcohol plays a role in your life, and how, you know, like some of you, if you do struggle with any addiction, it could have came from someone in your family. And I don't know why, Libra, but a big intervention is going to be needed with you. You may even start to be surprised of how many spiritual people you meet, and they start to pray for you so that you won't go down the wrong road. Sometimes people go through things in life, and life becomes so much pressure that you might start to lean on addictions in order to help you through it, and that's not going to be the right way to go. So this season you're going to be healing your addictions. You have strong addictions, and I feel like your soul family is going to be calling you in. The closer you draw to your soul family, you will start to, you have codependencies, and this is all have to do with unanswered prayers or like a breakup. You could be a type, if you go through a breakup, you start to drink, you know, if certain things, like, I don't know, like there's an addiction that you have that Spirit is going to shine some light on, of showing you that you might think it's actually helping you, and it's actually not helping you. It's making things worse. And it's stopping you from like truly waking up to your full self and your full potential. So you could be holding yourself back, and Spirit is going to show you how. Like your addictions and your codependencies, and it's something that's coming towards you that you're going to have to be on the lookout for. Some of you too are upset because a parent could be giving you the cold shoulder, and the truth is you just wanted their love, you know, and that could make you feel sad and lean on codependencies. You could have had a parent who was really, really like mean to you, and you don't know why. So it shows fairness. There's fairness coming. Some of you, if you have a court case or there's something that you need to handle, it's going to work out in your favor. This is like, be bold and face whatever you're going through instead of relying on an addiction. Face it full on. Don't run from it, because some addictions can be a level of escapism. And Spirit says they know you're tired. Like, you are so tired. You've been going through a lot, and you just want to know, when will this season end? And it's coming to an end, but once again, like I said, like, Spirit wants you to know your story matters. What you've been through matters. Infinite supply just means that all your todays and tomorrows will be covered. So you don't even need to worry about like money and stuff. I can see you worrying and stressing yourself, but where there's a will, there's a way. You could be one of those people that somehow, some way, things always ends up working out in the end. So why stress about it? You know, like, you have a lot of fears, and you have like, you secretly struggle with depression, and it's like there's some cleaning up that needs to happen in your life. And like I said, there's some spiritual people that are going to come on your path that is going to enlighten you and help you through a struggle that you've been going through, you know? Yeah, look. You can even get a reading on your own self, and like with judgment. It's time to make a judgment call in your life. What certain habits and addictions is really hurting you? What kind of thoughts are you holding on that could be hurting you as well? There's certain types of negativity or like habits that you have that is actually blocking you from reaching your full potential. And this is what Spirit is going to help you with in this season. Like, strengthen you. They want to strengthen you. Capricorn. Why do I hear pump it up, pump it? You could be getting into fitness. You could be joining like fitness classes, and you're gonna really enjoy it. I feel like you need community, Capricorn. Like, you could have went through something that gave you grief, like, and it could also be grief. You could have lost someone. Some of you can still be mourning the death of somebody that you love so much, and you need something. You need some type of community to keep your spirits lifted. So whether that is a church, or once again, I see fitness groups or fitness classes. You know, fitness classes are very, very encouraging, especially if you don't want to work out alone. And I'm only saying that because for me, I love spinning. I love spinning classes, and the people in my class, they're so sweet. It's such a like pumped up environment. It's very empowering. I love being there. And when you keep showing up in classes, people are expecting of you. So it is a sense of community and joy, and they'll give you other fitness things to help you out. So I don't know. I just see that, like, pump it up. It could be that you could get addicted to the gym, Capricorn. The gym can be your new outlet, and you start to meet, you know, other people, and you guys can have conversations. It's community. It's beautiful. It's like a community of health and wellness when you go to the gym. Y'all all doing the same thing in there, right? If you're not doing a workout right, the only thing someone's going to come over and say, can I help you? It's really beautiful in the gym. But anyway, I see you doing that. And this season, Spirit is calling you to a place of peace. Like, they want to give you peace. They want to bring peace to your mind from what you've been through. Some of you could have been through one of the harshest divorces or breakups ever, where the person could have like called you out, could have like ghosted you, erased your number out their phone, and you were just like, are you freaking serious? Like, are you serious? Like, how you gonna hurt me, cheat on me, and then leave? Like, baby, you was the culprit. But it was a situation like that. And some of you, it's time for rebranding. If you have your own business and you realize that your business is like stuck, it's time to rebrand. You just need to rebrand. You need to vision it first. So for you, some of you could be looking for love and you're scared. Like, I want to love, or I want to try love again ever since my breakup, my divorce, but I'm afraid. I'm afraid of how bad a person can hurt me. The truth is, a person can only hurt them as much as you allow them to, honey. Like, there's things called red flags. Like, if you take time to take inventory on the people that you gave your trust to, and you look at those types of people, you will see that there were signs all along. So if you're strong enough to, like, have the courage to look at what can you be accountable of and what type of people you allowed in your world. Like, did you hear rumors about them before and you still just wanted to take a chance? Were there signs with this person before? Just don't ignore the signs. So it's a situation like that, Capricorn. And I feel like it's a mindset struggle. I feel like you've been hurt so bad. You feel like everybody are just players. They're out for themselves. They're selfish. This but the truth is, there's good men. There's really amazing men out there. There's amazing women out there. Not everybody's going to tear you up. You just got to be strong when it comes to your boundaries. You got to have the courage to speak up for yourself, advocate for yourself, treat yourself the way that you wished your parent would have, you know. Protect yourself is all I'm trying to tell you. Don't be afraid to tell a person the way you need to. If you're a people pleaser, this is going to be hard for you. But for you, it's more so about you. Spirit is watching you to see what you do with your time. How do you manage your time? How do you manage your anger? Some of you can feel so like, I really want love, but I'm so trapped in what happened that I can't even get myself out. So they're trying to raise your vibration. They're trying to get you to think about love a little bit more differently. I don't see it happening right now for you, Capricorn. But one thing they do want you to do is get into the routine and the discipline of life. Don't, like, community will be really helpful to you. Start delegating. Others of you that could be in a relationship, if you are a Capricorn in your relationship, watch out for the passion. The passion is going to come back in your relationship. You will notice that you and your partner are getting more spicy. You guys are more spontaneous. You're going to find you and your partner like little children. You guys are watching a movie and saying like, yo, babe, let's go into the bathroom real quick. You at a restaurant, like, yo, babe, come on. There's nobody in the bathroom. It's going to be stuff like that. It's going to reignite the flame between you and your partner. And what start delegating, you're going to notice that you guys are planning to make a big move for the future. So in your life right now, it's more so about balancing for you, Capricorn. That's the shift that's coming in your life. You have to balance your relationship, your kids, your job, your own self. And there's a lot of money coming into your world, so you don't even need to worry about it. You and your partner can even be taking a vacation soon. So you definitely don't need to worry about money. Anything you need to be warned about? You seem things are going to be okay. Let me see. Anything to warn you about? Yeah. Like for you Capricorns that were hurt, taken advantage of, I just feel like you're going to find out a lot about love, about people, discernment, how to choose who's good for you versus people who are just opportunists or really clever with their words. You will get your passion back for life. And once again, there's a big connection to the gym or fitness for you. Fitness is really going to help you. And you move slow. You make slow changes. You're not like a jumper. You don't jump. You could be a Capricorn that's very, very cautious. So things happen for you, but they might just take a little bit longer because your level of caution with everything. Aquarius. You are going to be loved on really, really bad in this season. This is you know what this is like? All the love that you have given to people is going to return to you tenfold. This is going to be a season where you get an overdose of abundance. Let me tell you all the things that are about to come into your life. Abundance, which is money. You're going to see 888. I see checks flying to you, flying to you. I just see money, 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 money. I see help, a lot of support, a lot of help. I see a lot of people looking up to you, being inspired by you. I see, like, if you have a lover, like them being addicted to you, them checking on you. That, like, there's so much abundance coming to you in the form of love, gratitude. It's just so much. I even see packages. You could be ordering a lot of things online. Some of you could be ordering like furniture if you're moving. But in this season, it's like Spirit is showing, like, they're smiling at you because you could have, like, am I made to come to this world just to suffer? Was I meant to just come here and love everybody while they all hurt me? Am I the gift in everyone's life while for me, I'm left with nothing? And Spirit is like, heck no. Like, we are ready to show you exactly how we do with you. You are one of ours. We love you. You're chosen. And it's yes from here on out. We got your back. Like, you've learned enough lessons. You fought hard in certain areas, right? Because at the end of the day, you could be graduating from a season in your life. It's going to scare people to see how extremely blessed and talented you are. Like, I don't know why that came out, but it's going to scare people with the level. Oh, maybe you're putting yourself out there more now, Aquarius. Maybe you're not afraid to shine now. Maybe you are letting it all out. You're a real testimony is what Spirit is saying. And they've been protecting you and your gifts all this time so that it wouldn't, like, supplement, like, when it comes to your children, you know, like, your children were one of your spirit guide's main focuses. So like, the timing had to do with your children, and now that they're exploring their truth, they're giving you an opportunity to have fun and live it up and be committed to the lifestyle that you really want. And this is a gift from the universe and God to you. Spirit says you do not have to play down your worth anymore. Like, you are allowed to be exactly who you are. Whoever doesn't like it, they don't care. Cut them off. So be prepared for you being very, like, this version of you, people are going to be like, oh, okay. Let me stand down. Let me stand down. You're really going to protect yourself no matter what I say or what I do. Like, you're not finished yet. You are not finished yet. I don't want to discourage you. I don't want to invite you out anymore, knowing that it can actually take away from what you're doing. Like, there's people that are going to start to put, like, respect on your name now, because they see you are taking yourself way more seriously than they ever thought. Like, oh, okay. Let me, I'm scared. A part of them, like, scared. Like, this, you could have been a people pleaser. You could have been an overgiver and overextending your time, your resources, your energy, and now you're tunnel visioned. So I see people, like, walking on eggshells and trying to figure out how they can support you or how they can lift you up. Or some of you, how can they bring back that child side of you that they used to, like, love? Because some of you could be like way more serious now. But this is a completion of your past life, and Spirit wants you to have faith. You are focused on the new life that you are building and creating. And it's going to make you so much more happy. You're going to get a lot of opportunities when it comes to job. Like, a lot of jobs will notice you. And this is you. Strong, strict boundaries. You are not going to take shit in this season. You hear me? Baby. I see you also spending more time outside, or you're going to notice that Spirit is in, like you're going to get an intuitive nudge that you want to go outside, or you might see visions of, like, grass and sunlight. That Spirit trying to call you out to the sunlight to recharge you, to keep your spirit up. The higher you are vibrationally, you will be a match for all the big things that you want to call in. So this is like Spirit strengthening you. That whole season of like a bunch of craziness was all to strengthen you, strengthen your character, your identity, so people will stop playing with you. So people are going to start to believe in you now. Like, believe in you because you're being real serious about yourself. You're standing up for yourself. You're not holding back your truth anymore. You know? So you are wise, and people are going to want to be around you for this wisdom that you have. With this passion, I just feel like there's going to be people way more attracted to you. And with sacrifice, this shows you cutting out anybody that even tries you. And that's what the boundaries was about. This is you being a force to be reckoned with. People better be careful when it comes to you, Aquarius. And I hear giving you the credit you deserve. You're going to get the credit that you deserve in this season, you know? Spirit says isolation is actually power. That's where you'll find your most happiness. You know, there's so much negativity in the world. So your solitude is actually peace and happiness for you. All right. And this is where you are. I feel like this is where you're going to be. This is the new level that you have arrived at, where you are more serious and committed to you. And for some reason, like your family or your children, and having your boundaries up and being in your full power. And that's where you're going to find your balance at, and safety. You're going to feel more safe with yourself now. You're going to trust yourself more. And I hear a life of luxury again. It's a luxury to even be around a person like you with the level of wisdom and passion that you have. That's why people want to be near you, because they want to feed off your energy. You're really good. You're a good person, Aquarius. You're a real good person. And a lot of people are going to see that. And a lot of people are going to be like intimidated by you, in a sense, afraid to like distract you, or, you know, like this is like the part of you that's waking up, you being aligned with your higher self. All right. So that's the messages that I have for all of you. I send you all love and light.